Well, folks, I am back out at the buckle field here, trying to find the tongue for this tongue and wreath. And I spent several hours here. I don't have a lot to show but some pack rivets. But I just walked up on that, and that is a porcelain marble. So it's got a little bit of age to it. And it's kind of exhausting, but you know, when you got such a good relic, you just can't give up. So we'll see. Hope the day goes well, and I'll be back with my finds. Well, folks, here's two finds. I got a bottle there. I got a keyhole cover there, and a dust cover rather for a smokehouse lock. That's Mallory Wainwright and Company. It's kind of cool. Let's hope this is an eye water bottle. That would be great. It may not be. Don't know that it's very old. Nope, and it's broken at the top, so oh well. But I kind of like that lock, so I may try to save it. It may not be possible. Cool, keep digging. Hey folks, got a glass stopper here, sitting on top of the ground. It's a little plow broken, but in the absence of any finds, you know, this site is a killer. It's like just about the only keeper here was that buckle wreath, and so it sucks because you don't get anything to like keep your morale up. You just go hours and hours and not finding anything and just hunting for the one thing, the one tongue from the buckle. It's just it's a little tough. It's a little demeaning, you know, demoralizing, I should say. Anyhow, I wish there was some more stuff here to find, but it's just not the case, which really begs the question of how did it get here? All right, back at it. Well, folks, I just dug a silver. It's 1 dime. Whew. I bet it's a Barber. Oh man, whew, it's hot. I'm gonna take a couple of still photos and I'll be right back. Well, folks, I see the O mint. I bet it's an early 20th century Barber, but gosh, wouldn't it be great if it was something really good? Come on, how about another 1895 O? I don't want to jinx it. Don't want to jinx it. I do see the mint mark there, so it's down below the wreath. All right, good deal. I'll be right back when I rinse it off. Well, folks, this is a pretty Barber dime. Pretty nice shape. See a lot of detail there on the back and also on the front. Yeah, pretty 1907 O. Happy to have it. It's a little bit of compensation in this field. Long morning, and this is the only keeper, the only real keeper. Not even a suspender buckle. Wow. But I am pleased to have that. Nice to squeak out a little bit of hard-won silver. Now back on the quest for the buckle tongue. Now, not sure what this is. I thought it was a saddle tag, but I think it's maybe the piece, that may be the keyhole. And this may be the face of a bent up, you can see it more on this side, bent up lock. And that would have been bent down, that would have been bent up. Maybe the face of a broken brass faced lock. I'll unbend it when I get home and check it out. Well, folks, I think I got a small scent here. Probable wheat. What the heck is that? It may not be a wheat. Is that a Canadian scent? Bizarre. 1940 Canada. Isn't that strange? Yep, sure is. Canadian scent. Oops. And I dropped it. Oh, what is that? It looks like a large button. Huh. Yep, Canadian cent. Really strange. I think it says 1940. Yeah. Pretty wild. Well, folks, I changed sites. Gave up today on finding the buckle tongue. Cooled off a little bit in the vehicle and decided I would come out here. And this site looks like the surface of the moon, but it feels today like the surface of the sun. My first target here is something that some people will recognize. That is actually a complete side or piece, brass piece from a fine curry comb. So these were arranged in parallel rows, and those little teeth would be used to clean the horse's coat, so forth. Great. Folks, that just came up, and that is a clothier's button. I'm glad to have it. I hope it has a name on it. It may not. It may just be blank. It's hard to know. It may just have a little design around the edge. That's the back. It may be marked on the back. Clothier or tailor's button. Would have been on trousers. Probably at the waist except suspenders or the fly. Cool. I'm happy with that. Let's keep digging. Well, folks, I have a crazy cool bead here. Wow. It's a button, I guess. It's black glass. It's not like anything I've ever seen before. Pretty awesome. I love it. Really, really cool. Victorian button. Huh. Nice. Well, folks, I've got something round, but it reads kind of low. So it's either a token or a button. And I can feel the shank nub there. So that is an old flat button. Nothing on the face, but I'm glad to have it. All right, keep digging. Well, folks, a lot of folks probably wouldn't know what that is, but I think that's the center of a bale style drawer pull. I don't think it's a shoe buckle. I think it would have had a U-shaped piece here and a U-shaped piece there that's broken off by the plow. But the thing that would tell is if it had a pinhole right there through the frame. I think that's a bale style drawer pull, one center of one. Keep digging. Here's another clothier's button where it's washed out of the ground. Great. Hope it's marked. May not be. Cool. I may have another signal there, but it may just have been that double tap, and we'll see. And the second signal was a chunk of twisted up brass. Wah-wah. Well, folks, I just dug that. That is the end of a Maynard casing. You can see the little hole in the center here, right there where the flame went through, flash went through, and you can see the brazing marks there. So, pretty neat find. Well, folks, you are not going to believe this. That is a surface silver, and it looks like maybe a French silver. Here's where it was. It is hot as hell. It's like fiery hot. Yep, it's an old franc or centime. 50 centimes. Wow, that's cool. That has to be like 1840s or 50s era. Really cool. Holy cow. All right, well, I'm gonna rinse this off. I'll be right back. Well, folks, this is indeed an old French silver. 1847, 50 centimes. Pretty amazing. I love it. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. I've found the half dime size of these before, but I've never found this size. So that is really neat. Just sunbaking there. It was fiery hot when I picked it up. So cool. All right, keep digging. Well, folks, got an old sandstone marble. You can see how it's worn and weathered. Pretty cool. Those aren't very common. Not worth anything, just cool. keep digging. Well, folks, I got some sort of a bale or cloth seal, I'm guessing. It's probably got some sort of wording on it. I like those. It's hard to track them down, though, figure out what they are. Cool. Well, folks, I got a little tiny clothier's button here. It looks like it's the same style as the other one. It's probably off of the same darn garment. So, pretty cool. I'll check it out when I get home. Got a tiny ball button. There's the shank side, and there's the front. A little baby ball button. Two-piece. Clean it up when I get home. It's civilian, I'm sure. Hey everybody, welcome to the finds wrap-up. So in that first site, looking for the buckle tongue, I found a lot of rivets and typical work-related things. So I really think that's some sort of a work area. And I've got a bunch of brass here. This I really thought was going to be that buckle tongue. That's just a big piece of brass or copper. Gosh, I was poised to be able to find that, you know, and then it ended up being that instead. A hard rubber button and some other processors and stuff. I don't think this is marked. Nope, not marked. That ended up being the front plate of a lock, as I thought. One marble bottle stopper, this 1940 Canada scent, and the beautiful 1907 Barber dime, which I'm pretty pleased to have. New Orleans mint. Then in the second spot, I got a lot of brass bits and rivets and copper wire and some pieces of nondescript lead. This might be a fragment of a spur, I don't know. I'm just going to keep it. And it's this weird plated thing, I'll keep that too. I got these two pieces. Those are definitely off of curry combs. I'll probably try to bend that flat enough to be able to display. And of course the piece that's a bale straddle drawer pull. So I'm pleased with that. Then I got two marbles, and this is a little underwear button, ladies' underwear button with the two holes. It's broken in half. Musket ball, clay pipe stem, pretty normal stuff. Two old nails. This bale seal, or bag seal, I guess. It's just really hard to read, so I'm not going to be able to figure out really where that's from. One of the little twisted up pieces that I found, you can see it had a little safety catch over here. That is some sort of a brooch. I had a pin on it at one time. It's a little broken right there, but that's pretty much the design. Pretty cool. You can see where the C clasp was. So I think that's kind of neat. Base metal jewelry. And a piece of a collar stud or shirt stud. And on down here we've got the one big flat button, bigger flat button. It's nondescript. Probably early 1800s. We have these three clothier's buttons. None of them are marked, but that's a shame. And then I got the one ball button, little tiny thing. Got this really cool glass button. I've never seen anything like that before. It's pretty neat. Could be from morning. Then I got the bottom of a Maynard casing. You can see it's got that little pinprick hole to let the flash enter the casing, and had these big wide rims so that you could pull the casing out of the gun. And then last but not least, this beautiful French silver coin. I love that, and the date on it is 1847. Just probably won't dig another one of those again. You never know. Looks like A down there, I guess is a mint mark. A or V, I think it's an A. So, great stuff. Thanks so much for watching. Please like, please share, please subscribe. See you all next week.